you only have a 5-point lead for Harris in Rhode Island.
So the abortion issue in Florida looks like it's going to fail. It needed 60% of the vote there in order to pass, and right now it's looking like it won't get much more than 57, 58%. And again, many people were looking at this when you say, why in the world did they ever think that Florida was in play? Well, the marijuana issue and the abortion issue were two of the reasons. They thought that if enough people deserted Trump or the Republicans because of these two issues, that perhaps Florida could be plucked. So that's a big loss for the left in Florida. We've
got more of the urban bleed going on for Harris throughout Texas. So Bexar County, that's San Antonio. It's one of the big 4 Democrat counties, and it hasn't backed a Republican since Bush. It used to be a bellwether for some time. But Trump is only down 11 points in Bexar County, and he lost it by 18 in 2020, and that's with the early vote complete. Texas is a big-time early voting state. So it looks to me like Bexar County will probably be trending inside 10 points, which is a very good sign. There's a lot of working class there. There's a lot of Hispanic vote there. And, of course, there are white suburbanites there. So Texas is beginning to push its urban vote in. There was just a big dump for Travis County, Austin. 74% of the vote is in Travis County. So you're almost bled out of the 4 big urban areas in Texas. Texas is going to go to Donald Trump. You can pretty much put that on the map at this point. Dallas is going to be inside 60% for Harris, less than 60%. Harris County has not dumped yet. Harris County, very similar dynamic to San Antonio, Bexar County, a lot of Hispanic votes. So where the Hispanic vote is, you're going to see Trump continue to trend. And the very positive developments out of Florida, Georgia, Texas, is the urban vote is improved for Trump. So if that picks up at all in Philly and Pittsburgh and Detroit, then that's a very, very positive omen for Trump, especially since it looks like he's going to get his white working class margins in the Trump trending counties.
Well, since we're talking Texas, a congressman that many of you don't like, but nevertheless he is a popular congressman in Texas, Chip Roy, has won re-election there. He's kind of a Trump hater. He was a big DeSantis supporter early on, but he's going to be returned to Congress here. So Seth's comment here about Texas and Hispanics is very important. Obviously, Trump's going to win Texas. We're not spending time on Texas because Trump's going to win it. We're spending time on the internals of Texas because of what they tell us about the trend everywhere else and the trend among especially Hispanics and the rightward trend in all of these urban areas. This is where you keep your eye on the urban ball. I'm noticing some people on Twitter, oh, we're going to lose North Carolina. Oh, my gosh, look at North Carolina. And it's exactly what you're saying, Seth. They're getting their information from a couple of early reporting blue counties that have nothing to do with the rest of the state. My prediction is President Trump's going to win North Carolina by 4 points.
So President Trump is running a lot stronger in early vote drops from Gwinnett County in Georgia, which was a big blowout loss for him in 2020. Fulton County, 72% of the vote reported already. Trump has a slight improvement in margin here, and I think it'll probably go on as Election Day progresses. Remember, you don't have to win these counties. You have to dent the margins in these counties. For those of you who like football, you've probably heard this. You just need to chip that defensive end on your way out to go block a linebacker. So we just have to chip margins there in these urban counties. So Trump is up currently in Georgia by 331,000 votes, 11.5 points, more than half of the vote reported in. Now, you may recall in 2020, Trump was also up by 300,000 near closing time, and the mail-in ballots were pouring in. But it seems to me that the reporting is a bit improved this time. You still have a lot of Republican area that's yet to report its votes. So Trump could be well on his way to more than 2.5 million votes in Georgia.
We are